Hi, I'm Shamita Chaudhary. I am an architect. I have a master's degree in circular economy, and I'm the founder of Malba Project, a Delhi-based startup which is working on the problem of illegal dumping of construction and demolition waste. We're building at a rapid pace right now. The whole world is under construction, and the climate impacts of this are huge because about 30% of all carbon emissions come from the building industry. When people talk about waste, our common notion is to think about plastic waste, and plastic waste is seen as such a scary thing because it's non-biodegradable. It doesn't decompose for millions and millions of years. But that is also true of construction and demolition waste, for example. So if you see a pile of concrete rubble, that's also going to stay there for a very, very long time. And it also cannot be burnt. It can either be dumped legally or illegally, but the truth of the matter is it's going to lie there for a really long time. And the trouble with that is that if it's openly dumped, it generates a lot of airborne particulate matter, which is a major source of air pollution in Delhi. If you look at the case of Delhi, there was a massive construction boom post-partition because of a huge influx of population that happened at that time. And there was a huge need to build housing fast, and the material chosen to build was brick and concrete because it was the fastest way to do so. What does one do with concrete? Now, this has been a question that's been plaguing us for many, many years. Good thing is, with the coming in of the recycling plants, we have a viable solution. The recycling plant has brought in the technology to deal with the recycling of concrete. And by crushing of concrete, they make aggregate. They make recycled aggregate, recycled concrete aggregate, manufactured sand, which can then be used to replace virgin materials such as stone aggregate and river sand, and new products can be made out of it. Once the C&D waste has been washed and the dirt has been taken out of it, then it's crushed into different sizes. For example, if it's crushed to 40 mm, it has a different purpose. If it's crushed to 10 mm, it will have a different purpose. And if it's crushed really fine, then it's almost a replacement for sand.
The construction and demolition waste, when it is dumped at certain points which are defined across the city, and they're collected and they're brought to the processing plant, it's in a very raw state, which has got everything from bricks to concrete to sand to dust, glass, tiles, everything. Now, the technology that we use actually helps segregate and refine these impurities within it, and we produce aggregates in terms of manufacturing of concrete and sand to the BIS grade of IS 383 2016, which is a requirement for all construction activities. So the technology that we are using is a very adept and a very proven technology for this purpose. One thing CD would definitely like to iterate and send a message to the people of this country is that they should be responsible in managing their construction and demolition waste in the terms of that they should dispose of this construction and demolition waste in the right manner at the right location so that it reaches the processing plant and can be processed and can be put to reuse for different applications. The other advantage of this is that this will not only help them be a part of the circular economy, plus also save on the cost of construction. it's a moral responsibility to augment the sustainable initiatives and use recycled products to help to reduce the burden on the environment.